Hi, everyone. Welcome to the last day of the S.AF.E Music Festival. It's been a smashing success. Wednesday, we had 730 people. Thursday, we had 3,300 people. Friday, we had 4,500. And then last night, we had over 19,600 people join us. So we're blowing that end out. So thanks for being sober AF. We want to thank some of our sponsors, and without them, we couldn't have done this. The Stephen and Alexandra Cohen Foundation was a gold sponsor. We want to thank them. The Interpret Wendell will have a little more information on them in a little bit, but we want to thank them. They were also a gold sponsor. Aspen Ridge Recovery was a silver sponsor. And they're in Fort Collins and also in Denver. Choice House, which is in Boulder and also in Louisville, was also a silver sponsor. M Treatment was a silver sponsor. We want to thank them, along with the Problem Gambling Coalition and CAP, the Colorado Association of Addiction Professionals. They have stepped up, and we greatly appreciate them. So I believe that's not all of the sponsors. Bear with me one second. Harmony Foundation was a silver or a bronze sponsor, and we appreciate them. They're up in Estes Park, Colorado. And the Foundry, which is up in Steamboat, Colorado, was also a bronze sponsor. So thank you for allowing us to pull off a virtual music festival. And roughly 30,000 after today, maybe 40,000 people have seen this thing. So we are busting the idea of stigma that sober can't be any fun and we can't do anything. So I want to thank you for that. And we've also interviewed some real powerful players. We had regional director of SAMHSA on. We've also had the Attorney General's Director of Opioid Strategy. We had Faces and Voices. We had the Association of Recovery and Higher Education. And we now are bringing in my good friend, Michael King.
Hey, Duke.
Michael, how are you doing, sir, from the Communities Project?
We are doing very well. How are you all doing?
So we're kind of in the middle of day 5 of this. So, like all of us, we're in the middle of a pivot trying to figure out what comes next. And we've stumbled onto something. Anytime you can get 30,000 people to show up and have some fun together virtually, I think we're onto a little something. So we'll figure out what this kind of morphs into. But more importantly, we kind of want to connect all of the recovery support services that are out there. And I know that's a big part of what the Community Projects does.
Yeah, absolutely. We're, our making those connections, in some ways, it's almost like a tremendous byproduct of what we get to do, because the whole idea, we talk a lot when it comes to the addiction recovery issue about bringing all these different sort of components of the world together. And a lot of what we get to do with the Communities Project, because all we do is train and coach, but we're able, because of our model, to kind of work with every different kind of type of person, regardless of what brought them to the table in terms of combating substance use in our community. So yeah, it's great. And I always want to, Duke is someone who I love seeing, and it's good to actually see your face, because
right.
It's one thing to talk about what the things that we want to do, and that's great. But when we talk about things, that doesn't actually mean that we're committed to them. I first met Duke 2-3 years ago now, I want to say, something like that. And Duke was just starting to put this vision together of what he wanted to see done.
We had no idea what it was. It was like, how do we help people, have the social aspect of recovery so they don't feel like, we all know we're prone to misery and depression with kind of this substance abuse issue if it's untreated. And how do we help people realize that they're not the only ones taking the night off and they can enjoy a music festival or a concert or sporting event?
That's right. And I think what I love about the model and what you all are doing is that everything that every single person is doing when it comes to combating substance use, whether they come at it from the perspective of someone in recovery or an affected family member or a prevention professional or a public health provider, treatment provider. The vision that ties all of us together is that too many people are losing their lives. It's the one thing that we all have in common, no matter what. And so when you and the work that you're doing is contributing to creating a fun environment for someone in recovery, you actually are making a contribution towards saving more lives, just as much as the professional who runs some really powerful evidence-based prevention programming is doing exactly the same thing when they're when a teenager is then not picking up for first use. They're saving their lives too. And that's the whole mission of the Communities Project. Our mission is to save 1 million lives from addiction-related deaths over the next 2 decades. And the way that we do that is we do it by investing in people like Duke and all of you who are watching. We do it by investing in the community leadership and organizing skills of people who are working on the front lines of this issue. So we train folks on leadership. Well, that's all we care about. We don't come into a community with any kind of secondary motive or anything like that. We come in to train on leadership. We come in to train on organizing, and then we provide coaching for everybody who's been through one of our trainings. We also do some webinars just on specific topics, and I'm very excited to say that given the COVID-19 situation that we're all facing, we're actually going to be unveiling some virtual full trainings over the course of this year. So that's something that we have not done before, and we're very excited. We'll probably be unveiling some dates open for folks in June. So that's all that we do, and the whole idea, I love it. And my dream is still to be able to come to Colorado at some point and do one of these in person. But the whole kind of change theory that we operate on is that if we invest in you, if we invest in Duke, doesn't matter, as long as Duke is doing something to combat addiction and substance use in his community. If we invest in you, if we train you on these leadership principles, and then we remain committed to you and we work with you moving forward, not trying to push you in any specific direction, but to be a support system for you and the path that you want to go on. What we're going to then do is increase your capacity as a leader. And as your capacity increases, you're just going to be either putting out more direct services or running more effective advocacy campaigns, whatever your cup of tea might be. And if you're doing that, you're saving more lives. 1, 2, and 3. That's all that we do with the Communities Project. And it's such a blessing to be able to do the work.
Well, after this week, I've learned a great deal. Happy to share. But I feel like we stumbled onto something. I think there might be the need for like a recovery channel on Twitch, where we can kind of highlight different recovery support, and at the same time we can be, showing people how to have fun. Dancing to different music festivals or different types of music, or how do we create a recovery festival?
Oh, that's awesome. And so what I love about that is, again, by doing that, by creating that environment, what you're doing is you are making a contribution to people like me. I'm a person in long-term recovery myself. If I see a fun, active world around me, right, I am far less likely to go out and pick up and use or drink again. And for me, using or drinking means that's it. Life party's over. So you actually, just by doing exactly what you're doing, you're contributing to saving lives. And with the Communities Project, what we do with folks like you and folks all over the country is we come in and we say, I don't really care exactly what it is that you're doing. You know what it is you want to do. We want to invest in you, and we want to talk to you about these core leadership principles, and we want to hear from you how you think this can apply in the work that you're doing on a daily basis. And then when we coach, it's not now go do this. What we say is, what are you hearing for yourself in this work? How are you using these principles to expand the results that you're creating? Talk to us about that. Where are you succeeding? Where are you stuck? And that's how we do what we do. And we are open to working with anybody and everybody around the country who's doing things just like you are, dude. So
what's the best way for someone to get in touch with you? Email?
Email's always best for me, short term, michael@communitiesproject.org. Also, I really hope folks will take a few minutes and go to our website, communitiesproject.org. But reach out. You can find me on Facebook. My name's a little bit common, so I can be a little tricky to find, but you'll find me. You'll look hard enough. That's it right there.
It's misspelled somehow, but hopefully not.
Oh, two M's in communities.
Yes. See?
Two M's in communities.
You know, we don't pay enough for our interns here. So, but I'm sure there's going to be people who are going to want to, join. I'm 150% in. So I cannot wait to do this with you. And, I don't realize how much help I need until I do something like I did this week with this music festival. So, it's like in retrospect, you're like, I wish I would have had a little more training, and which is my MO: ready, fire, aim. So, but sometimes you just got to do stuff to see if you can do it.
Well, and I think that what I would say, if you're open, are you open to a little bit of feedback, I should ask, on that comment that you just made?
Yes. So right now, I wasn't open to, online 12-step meetings, and I've done 60 in a row. So 60 days in a row, I've done one. And 2 months ago, I wasn't open to it. So I'm just now realizing like how close-minded I was, at 30 years sober. And, I've learned to say yes. I need feedback.
Well, so what I would say is that you don't need help, right? A lot of what our leadership theories that we train on is based upon is the idea that none of us actually need help. We're not coming in to teach people how to do anything. We're here to help people figure out, why aren't you doing it already? What is it in you? Where are you blocked? Because we kind of operate with the idea that, leadership development is not about creating a leader where there isn't one. Leadership skills are oftentimes innate. The question is really, what's blocking you from achieving the results that you want to achieve within yourself, right? Where are you not taking responsibility? Where are you not seeking feedback or being self-reflective? And then where are you not taking advantage of an opportunity to invest in other people? Because leaders are always creating partners. They're not creating followers, right? So those are the three core principles that we train folks on, and it's applicable. I mean, it really almost has nothing to do with addiction. It's applicable across any field. However, for those of us in recovery or who are working on the front lines of addiction, there's a very nice gel with a lot of kind of fundamental recovery principles as we've traditionally seen them. So it's one of the reasons why I really believe that the stuff that we train folks on can really lead to some really cool expanded results.
Well, I have a great board of like 13 people, and they're all super busy doing other stuff at the moment. So, there's definitely something in there that I'm not either conveying or, we need for me to have a different conversation with them. So I appreciate what you're saying. It's a hard look in the mirror, and like, what am I missing with this conversation with them? So I cannot wait to do this with you in June, which is next month.
Yeah, well, and so let's definitely and let's connect one-on-one, and then we'll get into a virtual training too. And this goes for everybody who's watching. If you have an interest in this stuff, if you want to figure out how can I achieve the best possible results, and again, the email at the bottom, it's 2 M's in communities. So Michael at communitiesproject.org, but there's 2 M's in communities.
Internet, so specific.
I know, sorry about that. Then reach out to me, communitiesproject.org. Let's start a dialogue about whether or not we can come into your community at some point to do one of our trainings. Let's start talking about that, and that's open to everybody who's doing work on this issue.
Thank you, Michael.
Awesome.
Thanks for making time on Mother's Day.
Absolutely. Well, and everybody, please stay safe and healthy through this tough time. I'm thinking about everyone.
Thanks, buddy.
All right.
So, Daniel, you ready? Because I'm bringing you in. What's up, Daniel? How are you, bud?
Good. How you doing, Duke?
So Daniel is a great friend of mine, and he has helped from the very beginning of Sober AF Entertainment. So he was a believer, and his company is one of our big sponsors. Let's see if I can find the. I'm gonna put your logo up for a second.
Okay.
The Intrepid Wendell, and they are really known for the jewelries and really the amazing chains. So see how pretty that is? That is very intricate.
Well, Duke, the first thing I want to do is congratulate you on a very, very successful show. You got a ton of people to come out for 4 days to listen to some really great
5 days.
5 days.
5 days. We're crazy.
You are absolutely proving that you are not a glum lot,
Right.
and that you've got some really great stuff going on, and some really. I've always been a fan of yours. I've always been a fan of your project, and I think that what you have done in the past few days is monumental and is really to be noted. So congratulations.
Well, thank you for that. I appreciate you showing up for it.
Well, absolutely, I would show up for you, Duke. That's
right on.
Really great. So your festival is a great idea, and I really appreciate you trying to take some of the stigma out of people who want to go to music festivals and not be around people who are using or drinking or all of that. So you got a good idea, and I'm really looking forward to seeing where it goes.
So a little humble brag. I mean, we went from 700 people the first night, 3,300, 4,500, 19,600 last night. Had I guess live views is the term, and we've got over 2,000 people watching it right now on Twitch. And at one point today on Twitch, we were the most popular channel out of all the Twitch channels.
And that's just fantastic.
And there's like 6 other music festivals going on right now. So, and this is our first time out of the gate. So we're really excited, and we couldn't do it without you, Dan.
Yeah, well, I am with you, and I'm here all the way. I and my company are actually huge fans of electronic music, as it turns out. Just a few years ago, we have kind of a favorite house band in the office called VNV Nation, which is not one of the bands that you had going on this weekend, but we all
Not this time.
Not this time. Yeah, you'll get them another time. But we flew up to Montreal and heard their concert.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was a nice employee junket for all of us who worked together. And so electronic music, especially the kind that you had on this weekend, is not just your cause is a good cause, but also putting EDM out on an electronic or on a virtual music festival like this is really great. You did a good job, and I'm proud to be part of it.
Well, tell us what's going on in the jewelry business. I'm sure because of COVID, it's changed a little bit.
Well, obviously, we are not entertaining anybody in our office right now. In fact, when we are at work at all, it's obeying all the rules that we're meant to obey. Our manufacturing all takes place in the office. So when we have manufacturing happening, we are here. But we are busy designing. We're busy working with our clients remotely as much as we can. And we are all waiting for the day when we can all come back to work and start seeing people in our office again. Offices are meant to be full of people and not vacant. So,
right.
So we're all just sitting and waiting. But it's we're using the time the best way that we know how. And frankly, I've got the best creative team that I could imagine working with me, and we have been making jewelry the best we can. We've been manufacturing the best we can and designing, and it's good. It's really good.
Well, I know your company's known for traveling the world to find the smaller niche, either designers or the smaller niche jewelry makers, and that way you get them at a little cheaper rate also.
Yeah, well, one of the things that the EDM crowd might be interested in is some of our gold chains, and we have chain makers around the world who are making chains by hand in a tradition that has been largely unchanged for many hundreds of years. And we've got working with people who have learned their practice in chain making from their great grandfathers, and with that tradition, it gives our gold jewelry a little bit of a different touch than you find out of something that's made just out of a machine. And there are some really good products made in machines, but we're really proud of our high quality handmade jewelry, which is which is what we've got here. So,
Well, I love what you're wearing right now.
this chain actually is a few hundred years old. It's
No, how
yeah,
cool is that?
yeah. It's came from a friend in Sri Lanka, where some of our chains come from, and she had that one for me. And it's obviously not for sale; it's too old to sell. But it was a gift from a friend, and I wear it, and it makes me think of her. We have newer versions of the same design that we do have available for sale. This one is a very special good luck charm from some very special people.
So tell me the story again behind it.
The
Put up
chain,
the logo real quick. One sec.
the oh, there we go. The chain is an antique chain. It's a few hundred years old that was made to be worn by a person of nobility, and it was a way for them to know exactly where their money was, and a place for them to be able to show it off, and to be highly decorated. So it's has come from a friend, and it's heavy. It's actually this one's made in silver, but we can make them in gold.
Right.
And
I mean, there's not many things around anymore that are that old that you can wear. Here, I'm going to put this one up also.
That's a new version
right.
of a different kind of chain, and that's those are all hand knit. And what's really cool about the way they knit them is often the people who make them are doing their meditations, and they knit them very early in the morning when they do their meditation. So there are actually prayers woven into these chains, which is cool. I'm a big fan of that.
Right on. You don't get to say about much stuff.
Well, who doesn't need a prayer, right?
Right.
So it's it's great. We aside from the gold chains, we do all kinds of different work in any kind of metal and any kind of gemstones. We're not your average retail jewelry store with a jewelry counter. Actually, every single thing we make is made custom for each individual client. We like to meet with our clients and get to know them and make friends. And eventually we have some of our clients who have become quite close friends to ours, and that's a good way for us to do business.
I am pretty sure that you are missing traveling. You traveled the world more than anybody that I know.
Yeah, last year I did about 300,000 miles, more than 100 nights in hotel rooms, and I was just remembering last night that I haven't been outside the DC Beltway since 8 weeks ago, and it's been a long time since I've been that stationary. But doctor's orders are to shelter in place and to stay home, and I'm doing my part to get to the other end of this epidemic. It is rough. It's rough on my business. It's rough on me personally. Socially, we are all trying to find new ways to meet. Like I just heard you tell your last friend 2 months ago, you were not willing to go to an online meeting, and now you've been to them every day. And there is something that the Zoom meeting lacks, but it is a way to keep in touch with people. And your electronic music festival, your virtual music festival, has been brilliant. And I love to go to the clubs. I live in a crowded city with a lot of nightclubs, and I use the clubs often. And that is notably missing from my life. However, your 5 days of electronic music's been really great. 5 days. That's fantastic, dude. Yeah. There's nothing like starting out with a 5-day festival.
5 days, 47 bands, right?
And yeah, like it's good to take small steps to start with, right?
You would think.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely great. You have done a wonderful, notable thing. But I am looking forward to the other end of this, the light at the end of the tunnel. I am looking forward to our scientists coming up with a vaccine. I am looking forward to being able to resume searching the world for the best in beautiful items to bring around and share joy. My company model is that we love to share joy. We love to share your joy. And there's a lot of joy to share. Sometimes right now it seems a little desolate.
Yeah.
As we're all on the other end of Zoom video cameras, but it's not. we're still here. We're still trying to share joy. We're still doing our best. And you, Duke, are really setting the standard.
Well,
Super proud of
we
you.
interviewed one of the DJs Friday night, and he had played Thursday. And we're like, "Have you done anything like this before?" And he's like, "Every other festival that's been online has been one day and like 4 or 5 bands. Like nobody's doing multiple days, and nobody's doing this many DJs." And we found a lot who were pretty new, so they were not expensive, and they were kind of willing to hop on last minute. So it really worked out for us. But there's definitely a niche here.
Oh, there is. You are operating from a bunch of different niches all at the same time. You've got your sober niche, you've got the virtual music festival niche, you've got a bunch of stuff going on, and I encourage you, and I'm a fan and supporter of yours all the way.
Well, we are overdue to have a cigar and just reminisce about how crazy this week was, and we were able to kind of pull it off, and hopefully you get to meet some of the DJs that we were able to sponsor through this event, and we would love them to get to know you a little bit. And I know you're really good about adding extras to certain pieces of jewelry that they might want.
Oh yeah, I'd love to. If any of the DJs out there who are listening are looking for some really, really notable jewelry, I am a good place to come look for that, because I've got the kind of stuff that you're not going to see in any other jewelry shop anywhere else in the world. So I appreciate, Duke, the opportunity for me to reach out to them and let them know that if they are looking for something really unique and really great, I'm here.
So let me pull up your logo one more time. So there is not a phone number or email address on there. So unless there is on this one, I apologize.
No, the email address is easy. It's Wendell, Wendell, at theintrepidwendell.com.
Let me make a banner for that. So, or my intern will make one.
Yeah.
Right, with Wendell at
theintrepidwendell.com with 2 L's.
So easy.
It's so easy. And our web page, which is full of good stuff, is at theintrepidwendell.com.
So,
Duke, you need to pay your interns more.
Well, they're interns, right? I mean, hire them. So, I don't know why there we go. Nice job, Sarah. Thank you. How'd she do?
It's perfect.
All right, miracle.
Miracle. No, it's not a miracle. That's just good planning.
Yes. So what do you got cooking the rest of this month as a world traveler? I mean, you probably traveled the globe 5 times a year, some crazy number like that?
Yeah, a lot. What do I have going on for the rest of this month?
Right.
Well, like everyone else, I'm trying to stay healthy. I'm trying to make sure the people around me stay healthy. I am trying to do the things that I need to do in order to keep the stuff inside my head from being disorderly. And it's so far so good. As our shelter-in-place order is ending in Washington next Friday, we are planning on working back in the office after that. But before, it'll be a while before we're back to having regular meetings with our clients in the office and all of that. But we are working remotely. We are designing remotely. We are still in touch with all of our sources all around the world. And we are all waiting for the day when we can get together and eat a big plate of food together and smile and carry on.
So I would imagine 95% of your business is the relationships you've built, and fortunately they're all in place because you can't just recreate those over Zoom.
Right.
But you kind of want to get back out there and see your people and see what they got and see what they've been working on during this time.
Yeah, there's a lot of my industry that takes place just by breaking bread with people, and that's breaking bread with clients, breaking bread with our sources all over the world, and sitting in the office and enjoying the company of the people that I work with. And I work with some really great people. And all of that is frozen in place right now. But, I'm not the only one who's there. Everyone
Right.
else in the world is there too. So it's not like I can feel sorry for myself about it, but I am really excited about the minute when I can get on an airplane and go back to India or go back to Japan or go somewhere where it's not just a person on the other end of a WhatsApp conversation, but the flesh and blood is real. And that's taking life in controlled bites right now so we can return to taking life in big bites later.
Well, we have been invited by Penn State and Virginia Tech to throw a sober tailgate this coming fall. So we'll keep you posted when we're back on the East Coast. And we're going to have one of our DJs who played this week throw a kick-ass party. And we'll show them how to throw a real sober tailgate up on either Penn State or up in Blacksburg. So it'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah, Blacksburg's beautiful too. Have you seen Blacksburg before?
I've never seen it. It looks beautiful. I know it's like up in the mountains and crazy wooded, and
Yeah.
a night game would just sober tailgate for 10 hours and then go to the game, and they got us some discounted seats, so it's going to be a really fun weekend. I think it's like September 12th or somewhere around there.
Now, my question, which I think I've asked you before, is my alma mater, the Harvard-Yale game, is in New Haven this year, I think. Are you guys going to be doing a sober tailgate in New Haven for the game?
HARV, VARD, Harvard. We could be talked into it. So
yeah,
we're wanted. And if we're wanted there, we will come and we will. I mean, that would be great. I would love to see what that looks like, feels like, and throw a sober tailgate for it. I would imagine they need it.
I'll tell you, it is a huge tailgate in New Haven, and it's a lot of fun. And I think if in fact the universities are up and running this fall, which I dearly hope they are, there would be a spot for you.
All right, we'll work on it. How's that sound?
That sounds great. See, Duke, I'm full of ideas for you.
Yes. Well, I need good people like you. You've been rooting for us from day one, and we so appreciate it, Dan. So thank you.
Yeah, I am so squarely in your court, Duke, that you have no idea, and it's really great. And I'm so proud of what you've done this weekend, and I am looking forward to seeing where this airplane that you're building takes you to. Right. Because and not that you're in your second half of life or anything like that, but it's interesting to see what happens in the second half of of your life.
Much like I was very close-minded to open or online 12-step meetings, I never thought we would take this idea, pivot into a music festival, pivot into a virtual music festival. But we did it. It's done. It just ended. We'll have the final numbers here shortly, but
and I'm going to give a shout out to all the people who didn't really know what a Sober AF music festival was, but signed up to be part of it anyway.
Right.
I mean, all of those DJs out there, they took a chance too, and I'm glad it worked out for them, because it was a great party, and it was a lot of fun. And what you're doing, taking the stigma away from music festivals and entertainment, where you can actually go to the Lollapalooza and not need to use drugs or drink alcohol to have a good time, and you can be included in the crowd at the same time as you are at the festival and not drinking or drugging, is really important. That's really great. And that is because what you're doing isn't just for people who are in sobriety. What you're doing is for everybody.
Correct.
And this is the gift that you can give anybody that wants to go to a music festival and not drink or drug. And that's
take a night off. You want to take a night off, we got a place for you. You want to take a week off, we got a place for you. You're not the only one, is really our message.
Yeah. Well, and you've got big things waiting for you. And I know that you've got hopes and dreams for your organization, and starting out with a 5-day festival is
crazy.
Yeah. And you need to pay your interns more, it sounds like.
Yes, we do.
So
you're the man,
well,
Daniel.
thank you
so much. So once again, if anyone needs the email address, we recommend calling or emailing Dan and getting something for your loved one. It's Mother's Day. See what you can do.
Yeah, or get something for yourself too.
Yeah, get both.
There you go.
Awesome. All right. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, thanks, Duke. Talk to you later.
Well, Tyler, what do you think? You ready? Yeah, baby.
What up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm sad it's over, but at the same time happy. I've been looking at the screen for 45 hours.
We did it.
Yeah, we did.
We did it in the middle of a pandemic. We couldn't see each other.
I know. It's pretty crazy. So I'm enjoying it. How'd you enjoy it?
I'm ready to go again. I already missed the music. I got so enthused by all the different bands that we had. We had 47 bands.
I believe so. Well, we added Rootkit. I think I'm saying that right. So 48, I think.
Well, great. I've been telling people 47 and telling people we had nearly 20,000 live views yesterday.
Yeah, we reached, let me refresh it. 26,804 live views.
Over the 5 days.
Over the 5 days. So
what's the number again?
26,804.
26,000.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty crazy. Our highest number reached was 2,573 viewers all at once, which is pretty crazy for first time around doing Twitch. I mean, I have no idea what I was doing.
So
it worked out.
Yes. I'm trying to give you a hug over the computer right now. Just here's a big old hug. You did it, my brother. The two of us on the phone trying to figure this out. In the back of my mind, I was like, oh, we may have to push it back a week. Like, I don't quite know what I'm doing. And, so my brother who kind of works in this space called me and it was like, oh my God, like the production value is amazing. So we had him totally wowed by what we're doing.
Yeah, no, the production was great. We used Streamlabs OBS. I mean, it seems like a lot of people are using that right now. And we found it 2 days before the actual event. And so I was watching hours of footage on YouTube on learning this software. So we were using Restream before, but with the upload times and everything, Streamlabs was just the way to go. With the overlays, it was just killer.
So it felt like I haven't left the house in a week.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm a little scruffy. My mom's watching, and I'm sure she's saying something. Yeah. No.
You haven't left the house in 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I kind of like it though. I'm used to it. I got my computer chair up here. I can sit in, so it's been great.
What was the highlight for you?
God, I want to say the highlight was Dioro like when he pretended to be frozen. Because like on my end, I was like, what the actual words? I was like, what's going on? Like I was trying to figure it out. So Dioro played a trick on me. But that was really funny. And then chatting with everyone and I don't know, just bringing all these people together for the first time. I mean, it's always been a dream of mine to put on a festival. I mean, really out in the world, but this was good practice. I learned a lot.
Hey, quickly, did you send the email invite to the
it's to everyone? So
all three?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed interviewing Davis King, which is actually his real name is something different, but
David Weisberg.
Yeah.
I think I said it right.
I mean, He was so much fun, and he had such a killer set. So I'm glad.
Yeah, he did. He killed it. I mean, I guess we could announce it right now since we're having the people on.
It's official.
Let me gotta pull up my other computer. Hold on. All right, so Cam Meekin's in first place, 147 votes. Very impressed. He brought everyone, it seems like, from his fan base or family.
Really, really fun. I didn't know who he was, and he was a killer rapper, and definitely remind me of a couple other younger rappers.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've never heard of him before, and then my girlfriend was like, "You got Cam Meekins?" And she got so excited. I started listening, and I loved it. It was my first one. He killed it. And then Dioro came in second with 112. So, I mean, pretty impressive. They were neck and neck for a minute. Like, they were just going 108, 109, 109, 110, or like whatever. And then
the chat, it looked like it was at 10,000. I mean, the chat.
Everyone was blowing it up. It was so funny. I mean, I kept trying to tell people it only counts once, but I mean, there's just so much to do on the production end, so it was kind of difficult to keep up. Yeah, and then Davis King came in third, 46. So we had a lot more close ones, but they all led pretty heavy on the days that they performed. So, man, I was impressed. It was great. I loved it so much. There's so much like a variety of like how people perform. Like Dunia did it in her bedroom.
Yeah.
Cam Meekins did it in his living room, I think. I mean, I don't know these exact places because I've never been to their house before, but I have no idea where Dioro did his. I mean, it looks so good. I mean,
that was top shelf.
Yeah. But it was great.
When I interviewed Davis King, he said that was his living room.
Yeah, no, that's crazy. I mean, I've been talking to him on Facebook. He's a nice guy, and I can't believe that was his living room. I mean,
no, I couldn't either. So I asked him if he would come to Blacksburg to do a football game, sober tailgate for the Penn State Virginia Tech game, and he said he'd do it. So
nice. Snyder in there too.
What's that?
Snyder for some college game days too. Yeah.
We'll have a little DJ
contact more of these artists. We need to do a live set. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot more hectic, but at least we'll be able to see one another. I mean,
yeah,
all this virtual stuff it's great, but I need interaction.
Dude, think that we met when we did and started this when we did, and
March 18th, dude. Right. Put it all together. I had no idea
like, what do you think of a virtual music festival? And I'm like,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, why not? 2 a.m. in the morning, I was thinking about it. All right, well, hey, is Cam in the waiting room or?
Cam is in the back. He's in the green room at the virtual music festival. So
excellent. Let's bring him in. It's 6:45.
What's up?
What's up,
Cam?
How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. How you guys doing?
Phenomenal.
Yeah, happy as hell. I mean, it's sad it's over, but I'm exhausted, man. I don't know if you can tell.
Thank you guys for putting on a great show, man. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, man.
We had 48 different artists over 5 days.
Crazy. And you organized it all from home?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I was sending out like 150 LinkedIn messages a day and then another 100 emails a day, making calls, because I didn't know anyone in the industry. I mean,
right.
We met Connor from Beat Gig, and that was about how we went on.
Thank you, Connor.
Yeah.
You brought us Cam.
There you go.
Cam, you killed it.
I had to bring the whole Lamp City fam in. That's my fan base, and we just, we do things a little differently. I have a real niche group of people that support me, and I just try and be as close as I can with them. So I knew when I heard that it was a voting situation, I was like, all right, I think I'm going to be in a good position.
Well, you brought the killers with you because they blew up the chat room for you.
Yeah, that was fun, man. That was fun. Definitely got a lot of love for them, and And a lot of love for all the artists, man. That was really fun to watch. I watched, everybody's sets today, and it was really dope. So shout out to all of them.
Yeah, we're glad you think so. I mean, we put this all on so fast. We were thinking like a month away. We got time, and then it just shot up.
Right. And yeah, even for me, I mean, when I got, the email about it all, I was like, all right, I need to figure out like how I'm going to shoot this. I just grabbed my microphone and recorded it right here, and put it in a Logic session and tried to, make it the acoustics in here sound as good as I could. And so, yeah, it was a whole new process for me too, but it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. You think you're going to do more in your living room?
Depends on how long we're going to be here, but probably, I guess.
Well, I mean, you got a great setup back there. I like how you had the whiteboard. Was that already up there?
Yeah, I use that whiteboard over here. I use that whiteboard all the time. But then I was like, all right, let me put a little advertisement on there.
That was great, dude.
So where is Lamp City?
Lamp City's kind of a state of mind, it's
Nice.
It's wherever you want to be, but it kind of, it was the name of my first album, and it's the name of kind of my brand and everything, and my record label too. I'm an independent artist. I kind of do everything myself. So
that's awesome.
The term kind of just came from when I was growing up. We used to always just use it as like a phrase, like, oh, we're Lamp City, we're lamping, we're hanging out. And then it kind of just evolved from there. So yeah, it just kind of became this lifestyle, I guess.
So do you got Lamp City t-shirts?
I do. Yeah.
And how do people buy those Lamp City t-shirts?
LampCityFamily.com.
Good to know. All right. I need one.
I got you.
All right.
Get that organized. Yeah. Both of you.
Yeah, we'll send that. I would say my address right now, but
yeah, that's maybe not the best idea.
We got some Sober AF gear for you also.
All right, well, let's do a little trade.
Yeah.
I'm fine with that. That'd be great. Yeah, you got to come out to Colorado sometime. Where are you at right now?
I'm in LA, but I have a brother who lives in Colorado actually, so I'm definitely I love Colorado, man. It's a good vibe over there.
Yeah,
what part of Colorado are you in?
I'm in Aurora. I was in Denver originally. Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just outside of Boulder.
Gotcha. Yeah, I go to Denver out, so.
We got plans for you.
All right.
We are doing a national sober tailgate tour this fall. So if there's college football, we are going to the largest college football game every weekend to throw a giant sober tailgate.
Wow. That's amazing.
And we did it last fall. We were at the Iron Bowl. We were at Georgia, Florida. We were at USC versus UCLA. But this fall, we're going to get funding, and we want a DJ. So we would love to circle back with you and have you put on a show for maybe an hour or something, or half hour, whatever works for you. And we'll let you know kind of some games, and you let us know if you're in the neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm all about it. Definitely. Let's keep the combo going. Make it happen.
I would love to shake your hand. Like, I'm the kind of guy. I'm from the South, so like whenever someone does something awesome, I want to shake their hand. Yeah, there you go. Feel it.
Yeah, man. Well, honestly, it's all love to you guys, man, for putting on a great event and bringing people together for obviously a good cause too, and during these times. So I appreciate you guys. Honestly, I'm glad that I can be a part of it. Glad that I could win it. And
First place.
First place up for Cam, y'all. Shit.
Yeah.
So Tyler, what did he win for first place?
A virtual hug, I think. Nah, he won $3,000.
Let's go.
There you go, man. Yeah, I would say go on a trip or something, but
no,
you can't really do anything right now.
Shit.
I know. Maybe a golden package. It'll come. Golden ticket kind of situation.
Yeah,
Congrats, man. So happy for you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much again. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. And, I'm happy to hopefully do more stuff in the future.
Lamp City represented. I'll tell you that.
Yes, sir.
Yes. It was
Sir.
super impressive. So we're doing this again next weekend.
We're doing it again next weekend.
We'll see.
I need some time to rest.
Right.
Let's do it.
We're doing this sooner than later. That's for sure.
I'm all about it. I think this is great. You guys had a lot of people show up, so that was awesome.
Yeah. I think we're kind of stuck at home for a little while. So as soon as Tyler and I kind of recharge the batteries and we had a secondary stage that was working with like SAMHSA and a bunch of other recovery support and mental health support agencies, and ideally get a little funding from them and, kind of help people stay mentally sane through this time of being distant from everyone is really the plan.
Right.
So you free next Sunday?
Yeah, I think so. Let me know. I'm all about it. No, I think this is great. This is what people need right now. So I'll do whatever I can to support. And thanks again, guys, for real.
For sure, Cam. Thanks for joining us live, man, especially last second like this.
Yeah, I already know.
If people want swag, where do they go again?
LampCityFamily.com and hit me up on
right now.
at Cam Meekins, wherever.
Wow. You blew it up. It was an awesome set. Thank you for everything. And it's been really fun. And more importantly, thanks for being a great human being and hopping on with us. And look forward to hopefully seeing you at a football game, or if you come to Denver, we would love to support you.
I'll definitely be in Denver, so I'll reach out, and then hopefully we can do some more stuff, man. I really appreciate it, guys.
Sounds good. Thanks, Cam. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks, brother.
Peace out.
Peace.
All right. Who do we got next?
We have Tyler. Next.
Well, I think we have S.AF.E
No shit.
from earlier today. Let me see what time I put. So we got 12 minutes. Did you get Davis King?
What's that?
Did you get Davis King?
No, I was in the middle of
Talking. It's fine. I got 12 minutes. I can spend it right now. I mean, I'm going to sleep
No.
24 hours after this.
Did you reach out to him?
No, I mean, it's fine right now. We can do it later. I mean, we got S.AF.E at 5:05 Mountain Standard Time. But yeah, man, this was so much fun. And like, everyone's been so nice and helpful. And most of the artists came in. And my girlfriend came.
Anna, she's part of the team.
You want to say hi?
Come on in.
Hi.
Thank you for letting us have Tyler 24/7 for the last 6
I
weeks.
can't wait to have him back.
Yes. I was just like, man, I've not really felt like I've left the house in like a week. And
Don't
Tyler
really
was
have
that
it.
way for at least 3 weeks.
I
Yeah,
know.
we need to go on a hike or something.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Celebrate cigars or something.
Yes.
There you
Like, today's a pretty day, but I can't leave the house. Like, I just don't trust myself.
Yeah. Hi, guys. Are you taking the puppy?
No.
Okay, here. Y'all want to meet someone cute?
Yeah, bring them.
This is Ollie. He's brand new to the family. I mean, we got so many new pets recently. We got a leopard gecko. My parents don't know this yet, but we got a chameleon named Franklin. Surprise, Mom. Happy Mother's Day.
So Ollie's a little Frenchie.
Yeah. He's 10 weeks old? 11? So you lose track.
Yeah, 11 weeks old. Like, you had nothing else going on over the last couple of weeks. Like, breaking in a brand new puppy. It's like an infant.
Yeah, it's true. He's grows up faster though, thank God.
So Tyler, how does it feel to like figure this all out?
It feels really good actually. Streamlabs is one of the coolest platforms I've ever used from a digital side.
Right.
Usually it's just Instagram Live, Facebook Live, which I hardly do. I'm not the biggest live person, but it feels good to get it all together, especially the last second like that.
Did you reach out to David?
No, I mean, he's watching our chat. I can see it, the live chat. So if you want to bring him in, let's bring him in.
All right. So he needs the link. Did you email him the link?
Here, let me go to my Facebook.
All right.
I got
David,
it.
there. We're emailing you the link right now.
Check your Facebook Messenger.
All right.
I got so much copied. Excuse me. Yeah, before he comes on, I want to say, Mom, happy Mother's Day.
Nice.
All right, I tried to call earlier, but no one answered. Shame. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're busy.
So we have a shout out for Hannah.
Oh yeah, hey Lauren, how you doing? It's been a minute. I miss Lara.
Right.
That view downtown. Yeah, man, this is cool. I haven't been on here yet. We got Jamie, Philip, we got Nicole. So much love. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna see if I can find David's email and email him the link.
Oh, I sent it to his Facebook Messenger.
Okay.
He's seen it.
Once again, you are killing it.
So much.
Oh, and here he is. What's up?
David!
What's going on, guys?
What up, man?
Just hanging out. This is Dylan, the production half of the team.
Yeah. round of applause.
So congrats, fellas. It was awesome doing the interview with you. I so appreciated, like, you're the only one we really interviewed during the festival, and that was super fun. And Tyler's got some really good news for you.
Yeah, y'all got third place. From
Heck yeah,
3 days ago. $500. Congrats, man. That setup you had was insane. It looks like your living room's back up to normal now.
Yeah, we really no we're honestly we're gonna keep it like that for a little while.
We've gotten a few requests for live streams, unsurprisingly.
Awesome.
We're gonna keep on rolling.
Yeah, so we figured we'd keep it around for a little while and get some more use out of it.
Well, we had 48 artists, so third place out of 48 is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we really appreciate the opportunity to come on and play some music for everybody and, just have a good time.
Yeah, that was a blast. Like I gotta say, since y'all sent me the video, like I've watched it 8 times. That's 4.5 hours, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, if I'm doing my math right.
Oh,
That's
man.
stalker
No,
material at that point.
We had a great time making it, and like I said, we'd love to work with you guys in the future.
Yeah, it was nice to work a little bit again. We're super excited about it.
Yeah, no, we're gonna do it again real soon. I mean, with Streamlabs, like what we were using, it's you don't have to upload anything else to the internet. Once I download it, it's good to go.
Yeah, I've used Streamlabs a couple times.
Yeah, no, it's great. That's such a great system. I'm gonna be talking about it for like a month at least.
And we're coming to Virginia Tech for
Yeah, we
the
look forward
Penn
to it.
State Virginia Tech game.
And if you need, we do production as well. So
Yeah, we were actually just at Virginia Tech with one of the other bands, Betcha. We were doing their production.
Really?
Those are really cool guys. Those guys are super nice.
yeah,
Did you watch them today?
Yeah, we got a little bit, but we've been working on some of our new tracks. So we've been kind of, in the studio as much as possible right now, trying to take advantage of the time. He works full time, so during the weekends we gotta take advantage of the time that we can.
And that's crazy. Yeah, no, Duke told me that you work full time. What do you do again? Some with software, IT?
I'm a systems engineer for an IT company. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's awesome. That's impressive.
He's been super busy since this all picked up, with all the folks.
Yeah. What company is it for?
A company called Sklar Technology Partners.
They were all supporting us in the chat,
Yeah,
by the way.
they
So
were all
shout
in
out
the
to those
chat,
guys.
Well, then a shout out to them. Round of applause. I mean, to log on and watch.
We had my CEO and CTO both in the chat for the
Awesome.
That's great.
Now they would have ranked us at first place, but
Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll be getting a few emails about it then.
Well, it was tough on Thursday because we only had like 3,000 people watch on Thursday.
Yeah, I can tell you right now.
4,500. And then Saturday, we almost had 20,000 live views.
wow,
Yeah.
that's really good for a first time.
Yeah, no, for the first time, 26,000 is
That's
amazing.
great, guys.
I know. I mean, we already reached Twitch affiliate, which I had no idea that was a thing. We made $14 in the past 24 hours from subscription. I'm going to Mexico. Dude,
Right.
David, Dylan, you want to join?
Yeah,
I'm with you.
we're in.
We're always down to travel.
100%.
God, I haven't seen a beach in 7 years. So
I heard you mention like Virginia. I know we're doing the Virginia Tech show and a Penn State show as well. If you need production for those as well, we can literally come out with everything: video wall, staging, sound, lights, the whole 9 yards.
Yes.
Yeah, we usually bring our own show. We do a lot of college shows, so we end up bringing our whole production. It's just kind of, if you want really good production, you got to do it yourself.
Yes. So we'll figure out a little East Coast tour. The Virginia Tech people are going to give us like half off tickets to the game, and I mean for the Penn State game that was really nice. So we're really fired up about that. And it would be great to get what was the other band? Bet on Us or Bet?
Gotcha.
I think they're from Nashville.
Okay.
Oh, great. I haven't been to Nashville before. I got some buddies out there at Taylor's house.
Yeah.
So that would be really fun, is to kind of like all get together outdoors, face to face, and just rock it out.
Yep.
I would. I hope it's sooner rather than later.
Yes, it will be.
Yeah.
Here's what I learned about universities. Like, they need money. They're going to be open, and like if it's all online, nobody's going back to college. We're all going to do University of Phoenix. So they kind of know, like, September 1st, we need students and we need football.
Yep. That's true. Absolutely.
And you got to bring the sober raver with you.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely.
Chelsea Cajon. That was crazy, man. That's
Right?
a small world.
Yeah. But she is super talented. We're super happy to work with her.
How nervous was she when, like, first time doing a production like this? Or did you play it?
Treated like a champ.
Oh yeah, she
did well.
She was honestly more nervous to watch it live, to like watch it afterwards than doing it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I bet, man. Listening to your own voice, like, I used to use a recorder, and then after the first second, I was like, nah, I'm writing stuff down.
That's part of it.
Oh, Ben and Andy don't love you, Tyler. That's wonderful. Yeah, they're friends from college.
I thought I had to show it. And we'll go this one's a little better.
Yeah, I went to Ole Miss, so like that's where I fell in love with football, you know?
Yeah, I mean you have to there. If you're not into football at Ole Miss, what are you doing?
Yeah, no, for sure. We'll have to make a show down there.
Definitely.
I mean, have y'all been to the Grove?
We were supposed to do a show down there last year, and it got canceled because I think the fraternity we were going to play for got in trouble. But
ooh, yeah, no, that happened. I think like 3 different ones got kicked off campus while I was there. I can't even remember what they were. It's been 10 years. God, I'm old. I'm hitting 30 this year, boys.
Yeah, but most of our audience is like college and fraternity parties and that kind of thing. So that's kind of our wheelhouse.
That's perfect.
We're going to do a little SEC tour.
All right.
That's going to be great. Hit up Alabama.
You know how to get a hold of us. Connor from Beat Gigs got the whole thing unlocked. So,
shout out to Beat Gig, by the way. Connor's a great dude. We've been working with them for a really long time, since like the beginning of Beat Gig. We love Beat Gig.
Nice. Yeah, no, mad shout out to them.
Yeah, thank you, Connor. Awesome. All right, fellas, we love you. You guys rocked.
Thank you so much for having us on.
Good talk with you.
Yeah.
All right, cool. I think Ash Meta is next. Thanks.
Hello, guys. How's it going?
Ash. Phantom.
How are you guys?
Exhausted.
Yeah, finally ready to get some sleep, Tyler.
Yeah, dude. Fine. I mean, I think I've slept 25 hours in 5 days, but I haven't even really slept. Like, you know, those like jitters you get like right before.
Yeah. And then you're like dreaming about what you need to continue to do the next day. No, I totally feel that.
Yeah. Dude, I had this dream where I was going up some stairs, and then the ceiling and the stairs were getting closer and closer, and I had to crawl through. Like, it was the scariest dream that I've ever been in, and it was the night before we first were going live. So,
oh, you guys did it. So, congratulations to you both. That's awesome.
I'm glad you came in so last second too. Like,
Yeah,
it was
dude,
like 2 days before it happened.
it went into my, so I checked my main music folder, and for some reason it went into my spam, and then the artist page, it just flooded with random people wanting to buy my Facebook page for advertising. So I'm like, I don't check that ever. So like, I just saw your message. I'm like, oh, because like we know we're Facebook friends. So I'm like, I was expecting it to come through my normal personal account, but it came through on my artist one, which I don't really check that much, which I guess I should, but it's just so filled up. But I'm glad I did when I did.
Yeah, I know. It was meant to be.
Yeah, exactly.
That's crazy. That's so happy, dude. Hannah and I were just killing it. It's like one of her favorite songs. One of my favorite songs. I made a video with "Never Gonna Stop" in it. I'll show it sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you.
dude. Anytime. As soon as we were putting this on, that message was like a month and a half old, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
I'm pretty late to this response.
That's fine. It worked out.
Yeah.
Not worried about it.
When did you see it?
I saw it last Sunday, probably Sunday morning. I was just cleaning up that inbox. I'm like, wait, this is actually a legit message that I should probably read, and so I'm really glad I did.
Last Sunday.
Yeah.
You brought the heat too. Like, I think I'm looking at Sutton today, and you had an average of over 450.
Oh, that's awesome.
Watching you.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. Did you tell everyone about it?
Yeah, I blasted it on all my socials and texted a bunch of my friends to show up. So I'm glad they did. I'm glad people actually tuned in.
We're gonna keep tuning in.
Yeah, no, it's good. It was a good
Yeah.
time.
Have you been doing any other live shows?
I haven't been doing live shows. I just finished up my EP and just finishing up like release contracts for that. So that'll be a good little announcement for the coming weeks. But outside of that, just grinding away on music, man. I probably have 8 or 9 solid ideas for the project after the next project already like kind of just stacked up. So it's been a good time for that at least. But no, this is I think the first live set I've played outside of just streaming on my Instagram for friends and family and any other fans who want to join that night. Yeah.
That's awesome. I loved it so much.
Well, we're doing it again in 1 week.
Perfect.
Yeah, I mean, with the timing that it worked out, we could probably do it tomorrow. What do you think?
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I think the whole turnaround was like a 24 hours between finalizing the set time and me getting you the set, I think.
Yeah, dude.
The next day.
Where'd you come up with that Avril Lavigne stuff?
So the complicated one is a remix one of my buddies, Baku, made. And I don't know, I like kind of putting a mix of throwbacks and newer stuff because once someone recognizes the vocal, that just gets them instantly hooked into your set. So it was a good little surprise filler in there. I had buddies just messaging with me like, I think you need to put more Avril Lavigne songs in your set. I'm like, yeah, I think that's a good idea. It was more like that.
Yeah, I was waiting for Skater Boy at some point.
I know. I should figure out how to get like a good mashup or remix of that in there.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Dude.
You got a shout out. One of your big fans, and it was an amazing set.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, no, he said he followed you on I was watching the chat the entire time.
Nice.
In between it, and he followed you on Instagram and Spotify, it looked like.
Awesome.
So,
yeah.
Look at it. There you go. Just becoming famous. You'll still make time for us.
No, of course. Anything for you guys.
Do you have any plans for the summer, or just kind of all wait and see?
Not any music related plans yet. I still have like a day job because while this.
Thank God for the day job right now, right?
Yeah. Seriously. So that's been keeping me busy as well. But outside of that, no really shows lined up because everything just got wiped clean as of late. So no real plans for the summer. So if you guys are ever throwing down, let me know. I'll be there.
Dude, I think we might. I was thinking about it last night, Duke. I guess I'll just put it here. People have been doing drive-in, like the drive-in movie theaters, and then someone's doing a drive-in concert, kind of thing. So maybe something like that. So you keep social distancing. I was trying to think how you like stack the cars behind. Like you need some like heavy duty stages, so you could still see.
Yeah, or like some sort of hill, but then good parking. Or just start in San Francisco, just like have the normal hilly streets be.
There you go. Yeah, you can make it real private, just because you can't park in the street, so you just do the parallel parking. Yeah.
There's a giant drive-in movie theater up in Fort Collins.
Is there?
Yeah, it has like 3 different screens up. So I mean, it probably holds 1,000+ cars.
There you go.
Well, if someone knows from the mayor from Fort Collins, let them know we're coming.
Or just do it.
Just do it, Nike.
That's kind of how we did this. We didn't ask for permission.
Not for permission.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, this was so much easier. I feel like we had no noise ordinances or like security really. We didn't have to get permits for anything. Like and then like no maximum occupancy. Sorry, it's been a while since I've talked. I've been like dead quiet.
Yeah. Or how about we decided, I think on Monday, that we were gonna like, oh, we have so many artists, we need to do Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah.
I was like, all the flyers say the 7th. We're starting in 48 hours. Like, yeah, we need to start in 48. Like, we were gonna have 2 stages going at the same time.
Yeah.
That's why we had so many artists, and then we decided like just 1 stage.
Yeah, I think 1 stage is the way to go, just so no one has to make a decision.
Yeah.
And you don't have conflicting set times.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it worked out. I just wanted to give like the festival feel where because I know not everyone likes DJs, like they like rock bands, and so I wanted them to be able to choose. But I think it worked out in the long run because people just, they get to learn new artists that they didn't even know about.
Yeah, 100%. It was a really diverse group of acts too.
Yeah,
I think that definitely achieved that purpose. I mean, people got what they wanted regardless of what they were looking for.
Right.
Yeah.
You're at home anyways. Hang out for 30, 40 minutes. You'll get enough.
And it's like also easy enough to pop in and out, if you're like just tuning in from time to time. So it's a good way to kind of have some varying genres and styles in there too.
Well, we're going to be hosting a Sober College game day tour this coming fall.
Oh, awesome.
We would love to have you do a set at a outdoor sober tailgate for maybe a football game in the area if you're down.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me know.
All right.
Great.
Yes.
Very fun.
Yeah. I can't wait to see you at Lollapalooza one day.
Yeah.
You don't know this, but like we went to Lollapalooza together. Like I ended up in Chicago by accident one weekend, and it was Lolla. And
Jordan. Yeah.
Huh?
Jordan. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, Jordan went mental. Dude, I was thinking about that all week. I was like, I can't wait to see him on stage at an actual festival. Like that's gonna be the day.
Yeah, that's gonna be
saw him at this festival.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
You saw him at this festival. He was at the S.AF.E Music Festival.
That's true. In his own home. The
Right.
privacy of his own home.
Killing it.
Are you still in Chicago?
I am. Yeah, I'm still here. I've been here for about 4 years now. Yeah, no plans of leaving as of yet. But
Yeah, Chicago's a great city.
great city. Yeah.
In the summer. It's an awesome city.
Let's see if we get one of those. I'm close to the lake, so it's been weird seeing no one out and about, even when the weather is like perfect on the water.
Right.
I guess that's a good thing. The people kind of swarm to parks a little bit, but they've literally just shut the lakefront trail down, which is normally just absolutely packed, and so it's been like a desert land over there.
Yeah. I mean, I guess how high up are you?
I'm on the 17th floor.
So so no one really blocks your view. You just get to.
No, you can just like see it from there. But
Nice.
Cool, man.
that's my saving grace in quarantine. Just sitting out here, I'm like, okay, there is a world out there right now. just hold it together for a little bit longer.
Yeah, dude. I've
I
been.
left the house 2 weeks. He's been grinding.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm I'm gonna take my car and I'm gonna go drive through the mountains for like a couple days, probably just sleep in it. Like, we just moved into this new house. Like, I came in and end of February. My girlfriend moved in January, and so like, this is all I've seen for 2 months. I need to get out, dude. Like camping, I don't even know if they're gonna open any parks this year. We're gonna find out. This shit needs to end now. You know.
Camping makes sense, right? You're outdoors. You're far enough away from people.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know. See if there's a fire ban. Usually that works. All right. My mom says, "Great job."
Oh,
Right, Mom.
there you go.
Mom says it's Mother's Day. I can't say now. Are you spending time with the family today?
What was that?
Are you spending time with the family today at all?
They're in California, so I've like FaceTimed them and stuff, but it didn't really make sense for me to go all the way back there and like quarantine again, while my family's been separated already. So it doesn't make much sense. And also I don't have to wake up 2 hours earlier for work hours. So
Yeah, there you go.
plus. But yeah, that's been all right.
You'll be able to make up for lost time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to too. I mean, Texas. My sister's from New York, and so they brought her from New York to Austin, Texas, to live with my brother, and she was in quarantine for like 14 days, 19 days, something like that. That sounds terrible.
Yeah, I don't want to do that again, just like after I've already been doing it. So.
Yeah, exactly. You can only get so much FaceTime with these webcams. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, well, Ash, thank you so much, man.
No, of course. Thank you guys for having me.
Be in touch for another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me know.
Thank you. Thanks for having such a killer attitude and a killer set.
Thank you. Congratulations again for all your hard work paying off, and hope to see more of these in the
We
future.
did it.
You did it. There you go. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Thanks.
Cool. Well, I have a surprise coming up. Sorry, my hair is like so long. Look at this. I need a haircut. So I talked to Dioro.
Yes.
We are going to do an Instagram live in 12 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, he mentioned it, so I mean, figure we go with his way, so that should be great. I mean, tell him how he freaks me out.
So is it both of us or just you? I'm good either way.
I don't know how Instagram Live works, but I'm gonna see how many people I can invite.
Okay.
Sure, it'll be Sober AFE, so
Sweet.
Instagram account, if so.
You know the story, so.
Oh yeah, dude, this is so much fun. I mean, I could go for another couple days because it's just great bringing so many people together. But I do need to go outside.
Yeah, we need a week of good weather and oxygen and green grass, and this has been a grind being attached because just setting everything up during the day for it to go.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of the widgets in the Streamlabs only allowed you to do 25 of those overlays total. Right. So each day when the first day ended, I had to delete all these names and then their timers, and then I had to go back the next morning and do it all. Like today, I messed up twice with the sizing of the video, and then at the end of the festival, I forgot to put the link to this there. I'm just skipping beats right now. So.
And yet, 26,000 people found us.
I know, it's insane. I'm pumped. We made $14 in 24 hours, dude.
So yeah, it turns out Twitch keeps all the money from Bud Light, it appears.
Really?
Yeah. Well, we didn't get any or much.
Yeah, no, we don't get much at all. But we did. I mean, we didn't even tell people how much we raised. Let's see.
So wait. Do we know how much money we got from Twitch? Is that the Twitch money you're talking about, the $14?
No, that was just from advertisements. Yeah.
Okay.
Since we went affiliate last night, but I'm looking at Buildify and PayPal, $947 or $900. $7. So there you go. Plus the 14.07.
Right.
You got 971.04. God, I'm good at math, but
Killing it.
I'm still in high school, so I can be a part of the mathletes. See how it goes.
Well, it's not too late if people want to donate. They can go to the website. I think if people went to our website, it didn't show up there. So I think a lot of people went to S.AF.E and donated.
Okay, well then we will be back with the numbers later this week. I spoke to Gattuso as well, and which is shout out for him. He donated $500. What a nice guy. That's awesome. He said he'd be willing to chat later this week.
Sweet.
So I guess we should just start a talk show with artists and see how things go.
Yeah, we'll figure out what the next move is.
Huh?
What's our next move, Tyler?
Oh, I really like the drive-in concert idea. Maybe get like 3 or 4 artists.
And people stay in their cars. That's the question. If they want to dance, can they get out and dance?
I would say so. I would say just back up your car, open up the tailgate, sit there, and then, I mean, you're on a hill. I mean, we got to figure it out. So if we're on a hill, it's going to be hard to dance. You have to sign a waiver. If we're on flat ground, I don't know. Just know that we got a lot more coming, and we want to do another S.AF Music Festival in a month. Would be great, and then discuss maybe the possibility of just doing sets every Saturday and Sunday. I mean, with how quickly we can with Streamlabs get everything up and running, that would be awesome. I mean, why not?
Ideally, I mean, it would be great to kind of have this platform for newer artists that people may not know of that we can, show 2 or 3 days instead of 5.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, we can do it anytime. We got tons of submissions before the event too, and during the event, people wanted to be a part of it. So there's just so many possibilities and opportunities there. Yeah, I mean, just stay tuned. Follow us on S.AF.E on Instagram and Facebook, and then also S.AF Music Festival. We'll be updating y'all through the Twitters too. I mean, as long as you're following us, you will know. I mean, I'm thinking at half capacity right now. So, I think I went through about 18 Dr. Peppers in the past 5 days, which is absolutely disgusting. I never drink soda that much, but I needed it.
Yeah. Well, I definitely gained 10 pounds through this whole thing. So.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm excited to get a good night's sleep. Man, my back's been tense. It's crazy. You killed it with this StreamYard, man. I like it a lot.
Well, this worked out amazingly well for what we were trying to do on this platform, which was interview nonprofits that were recovery support and also mental health support. So over the last 5 days, we've probably had 10 plus hours of interviews. And it was kind of a nice format to be able to interview different people. We had Dan the Pharmacist from the Netflix show The Pharmacist, which you have to watch. We had some killer SAMHSA folks. We had the Attorney General's Director of Opioid Strategy. I'm just dropping names now, but we had 5 or 6.
Cool though, right? It's like name 1, name 2, name 3.
Right. Yeah, we were banging them out every 15 minutes, having somebody else in. So this worked out great for that. And I would like to continue that somehow, and we'll kind of figure that out this week.
Yeah, let's all get on the phone tomorrow and discuss some bigger possibilities, I think. I mean, so our follower count, which means people will be notified, is at, I want to say 619.
Nice. So I know it was over 500.
Yeah, I know. When we reached over 500 this morning, I flipped out. Let's see. 623. So that was great. I mean, and this was just the first weekend. For people to hit Twitch like that, I thought we were going to get 10,000 viewers all at once. But from watching videos about Twitch the second day of the festival, 75 on average is extremely hard to get.
Right.
And we hit the average viewers for the 5 days. 341 people was that.
Damn.
I know. We slayed that number.
And really, I mean, the Wednesday, nobody really knew about us. So we were just, the Wednesday we only had 700 people watch total. So that,
No,
I'm going to rewatch it all. How do we rewatch all of this? I want to see Wednesday.
I'm down. I'm so down. Let me see. So we had 2,154 live views on Wednesday.
Oh, really?
Almost 1,000 unique viewers. So, our first day we had an average of 52. So that's really good. I mean, it's just with Connor from Beat Gig and then all the bands like actually coming together and shouting us out. I mean, we can't. It was a collective, you know.
Thank you.
But I'm gonna go because I gotta use the restroom, and then we're gonna go live on Instagram live with Dioro. So if y'all want to be there, we'll see you. Invite your friends, and then I will let you know if we can do the three-way.
Okay. Sounded weird.
I know it did. I wanted to say that, but
Okay.
I'm just gonna own it.
But just for the fact, I'm down for the three-way.
Me too.
Okay.
See y'all later. Peace.
Thank you. Safe Music Festival, that's a wrap. We did it. We love you guys. If you have any questions, you can reach us. The website is soberafe.com. And we'll come up with another one of these when we catch our breath.